the one that landed most for me was being able to basically take my script and turn it into a visual map using images in my brain. And so this is what I did. I basically take cue cards, I put, part of a piece of my script on that page, and then I created a picture of something. Hi there, it's Kelly Resendez, and I am so grateful that you landed on my YouTube today. I wanted to share a recent experience where I had to get outside of my comfort zone. And I'm sure that you're gonna be able to relate, because there's gonna be times in your life that it happens for you, but I'm gonna really just let you know what clarity I learned from it. So first of all, 10 years ago, I set a vision or intention for myself that I wanted to speak at TEDx. And it was just always there. It was just lingering until I made a decision at the beginning of 2025 to actually put it on my goal sheet to take actions toward. I wasn't able to make it happen. And so that is the first lesson that I learned in this, is that, we can have a big vision, and although I believe in manifestation, until you set some actionable goals that you can take, it's most likely not gonna happen. So there's the law of action that kind of plays with that law of manifestation as well. And so that was the first thing that I would say, is that if there are big dreams or desires that you have, make sure that you set actionable goals. Outcomes are awesome. So the outcome was to be on a TEDx stage, but I also needed to take the steps to be able to do it. The second thing that I would tell you is that I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And so I've been a speaker for 25 years, and just like in this video, I don't have a script. I have big ideas that I might want to share, but I really do speak from my heart, and I kind of get into flow. I trust that my brain already has all the information to be able to, get translated into words. So I don't put a lot of thought into it. A TEDx is a little different. I had 8 minutes and it needed to be scripted, right? So that you knew exactly what it was going to be, that your big idea was all about. And so I didn't start until about a week and a half before my presentation. And so I didn't realize how much stress and anxiety that it was gonna create for myself. So that's the second big thing. If you decide to ever do a TEDx, start preparing months in advance so that you know that you've got it memorized and it just becomes a part of you. And so I had to write the script. I had an amazing person that kind of helped me with that. I'm happy to share her contact information if you ever need it. Just pop it in the chat and I'll make sure that I do that. But, I started learning how to memorize something. And so this is what really got me outside of my comfort zone. I hadn't thought about the idea that I hadn't actually memorized anything in, 10 years. I've always learned things, but I've never memorized things. And every word kind of matters when you're on that stage. And so I had to learn new strategies. So first thing that I did, which I thought was amazing, was I went over to ChatGPT and I did a little bit of research, like what are the best ways to be able to memorize things. Now, I'm a big Jim Quick fan, read his books and whatnot, but when it came to just really memorizing a speech, I didn't realize that, there were different ways of being able to do it. And so the one that landed most for me was being able to basically take my script and turn it into a visual map using images in my brain. And so this is what I did. I basically take cue cards, I put part of a piece of my script on that page, and then I created a picture of something. So for an example, one of the parts in it, I talked about a moment in my life where I sank into the bathtub with my 1-year-old daughter, and for the first time in my life, I had a present moment. And I was really I stopped thinking, I stopped performing, and I was able to see myself in that bathtub with my daughter. And then I pulled the next, cue. I go from a bathtub to a barrier, where there was a barrier blocking the bathroom door. And so what it allowed me to do was to be able to memorize a sequencing of visuals that cued my brain to be able to do it. Now, this is the tricky part in this memorization, was that you're thinking about a picture while words are coming out of your mouth. Like, it is simultaneous. And I didn't even know that this was possible because I'd never memorized anything like this before. So it was a great learning experience for me. And so that's a really actionable thing that I did. But the biggest aha for me in all of this was that I really haven't been getting out of my comfort zone very often. You know, being a speaker, being a leader, being a business owner, you know, I hadn't created an environment for myself where I felt stress or anxiety about something that I had to do. Because trust me, when I had to get up there on that stage, I went from never being afraid to speak in public to like having this level of nervousness, this energy that I wasn't used to. And so it was a big aha for me in that I need to do this more regularly. Like, I need to set some bigger intentions for myself that really push me farther than what I've been before, because I gained so much confidence through this. Like, I learned a way to memorize things. Like, that was a new thing. I leveraged AI to be able to do it. And then I had to practice and put myself into a situation where I had some fear coming up. And I think it was really healthy. And the last thing that I would tell you in this experience that I really learned that might help you as you do this is that there was a sense of self-pride that I hadn't experienced in a long time. And it was something that it was like, I'm the one that did it. Like, I did that. I set the intention, albeit 10 years ago. I took the steps last year that were necessary to be able to apply to, you know, a significant number of TEDx events to be able to get accepted. And then I had to make it happen when it came to the script and the memorization. And when I got done, literally there was an amount of self-pride that was just like, I hadn't felt that in a really long time. And trust me, I've done a lot of big things in the last 10 years of my life, or even the last 20 years, but I hadn't felt that. And it's because I know I got outside of my comfort zone. And so the reason why I wanted to share this experience with you is because we want to set intentions that are big, God-sized goals for ourselves that are gonna get us outside, learn something new, apply something new, and then really bask in that moment. You know, this is gonna be something I'm gonna keep in front of myself for the next year. And of course, this YouTube video, once it comes out on TEDx, is gonna be there forever. And so I would just invite you, as you look at, you know, your year, the next decade of your life, that again, you create big vision for what you want to accomplish. And then when the timing is right, that you set those actionable steps that are going to be able to get you there, and then find a way to really bask in that celebration of doing something that you didn't think that you could do. And so I hope this video resonated with you. And if you decide to do a TEDx, definitely pop it in the chat below. I'd be happy to share the resources and my experience with you as well. And just hope that you have a blessed day. We'll catch you on the next episode.